Said is great and sounds amazing, but I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
Are you gay?
No. No.
You shoot me straight.
I'm straight as an arrow.
Yeah. His favorite people are gay.
Like people...
I have some gay friends. Like, they're some of the most fun people.
No, for sure.
But someone who has, you know, other desires to be dating my sister.
No, I get that. No, absolutely.
You know, I gotta say though, man, when it comes to Zach, this guy knows how to handle himself freaking well. You know, he has joined a family that is known for very interesting reasons and partners that have not necessarily lasted this family. Now, with that being said, he's come in and Ethan is giving him a hard time. Micah not so much, but also he's also not exactly been that welcoming either. And, you know, he decided to marry and propose, well, he decided to propose to their sister within like 3 to 4 months of dating, you know, and he hasn't even met most of the family anyway. But each time anyone comes at him from the family, asks him questions, anything like that, he literally handles himself like a freaking boss. And it's crazy because he doesn't even deserve to be asked some of these questions, to be honest with you, or to be judged. But he continues to be like, listen, I've got this.
From pretty much anybody that I've ever met, I want to like you.
Mm-hmm. I want nothing better than to have the best
relationship with you and everything like that. I don't quite like you yet.
Yeah.
But that's crazy though. Saying to someone that I want to like you, well, to want to like someone means you obviously need to not already have a decision where you say that I don't like you. I mean, make that make sense. I want to like you, but I don't like you. No. If you say I want to like you, no, to be fair, you shouldn't even say that word. That line itself alone is just diabolical, you know? It should be more along the lines of, you know, obviously I look forward to getting to know you and understanding obviously who you are and obviously your intentions and your care and love for my sister. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what it should be. But to say that I want to like you already says that you've got a bad taste in your mouth about this person. That's not very, you know, reassuring to that person or whatever. You know, it's definitely saying to them that you don't trust them and you're watching out for them and as if they've already done something crazily bad to you. So his choice of words are not the best, but hey ho.
I mean, am I satisfied with Zach's answer? Honestly, no. That I did my part, did what I can do.
I don't know what you did. You didn't exactly do anything, you know what I mean? But hey, it's all about getting Ethan's approval because he's the big brother, right?
When Zach told me that they asked that, I was just speechless. Almost sad in today's culture that saving your first kiss could be taken as...
She has got a point. She has got a point.
Maybe they don't want to be intimate. They're really respectful. They're honoring. They're a genuine man with great character. Thing.
It is quite, I mean, to be fair, I do agree with it. It is quite sad just because a man's come into a woman's life and he decides that he's more than happy to, you know, wait for contact, physical contact until after. It is quite sad that that man may then be, you know, identified as or then being accused of being gay or anything else. And the thing is, though, this kind of shows what small world Ethan lives in, as well as Micah too, because there are still plenty of people in this world that still do that same type of approach to relationships where they won't be physical until after marriage. So it's not like it doesn't exist.
I worry that like Lydia is living to be somebody's wife.
That's what she wants.
But that's losing yourself.
You know what, though? Veronica really annoyed me this episode. Listen, I get it, you know, end of the day, she has her reasons, but she was so whiny. And we're about to get into this one because, boy, But nonetheless, though, if Lydia wants to live a life where she wants to be somebody's wife and that's how she wants to be, she wants to go for that traditional approach to them, then let her be. Let her do her thing. Like, why is she even judging Lydia? I don't understand. What's Lydia done to you? Leave her to go and do what she wants to do with her Zachy boy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, literally talking shit about your partner's family to his sister is weird.
I think Olivia was welcome originally, and then they replace you. Like this weekend in Cairo, I walked in that room and I felt not welcome, not wanted.
I mean, listen, there's a chance that maybe that's how she... Maybe that was the atmosphere in the room, or there's a chance that she's carrying around this paranoia because of how much she has issues with the family that she will automatically assume that that was the situation. I mean, obviously, based on what we saw in the episode last week, with everything that was filmed, obviously, I didn't pick up on any kind of bad vibes from the family per se. But again, we wasn't there, you know what I mean? But I just do question if these emotions that she's going through are legit. Exactly what happened, or is just in her head because she has unresolved issues with the family.
I'm not talking to them, but your sister lies about me. I make an effort to speak to everybody and be on good terms.
And that's one thing, I don't know, it's like part of me wants to talk about it and work it out, but I feel like that's not really doable if we're not being rational.
And this is the thing, Veronica, the whole time in this whole episode, she never came across as, you know, being irrational. But here's the thing though. If you're so far gone that you now believe that everybody in this family or the people who have done you wrong are never going to be nice to you, you're never going to like them again, you're never going to be cordial, then really and truly what you got to do is step away from the relationship. Now, we know that in real time, Veronica and Micah are no longer together. Thank frick for that. You know what I mean? I could not bear to see her in this family anymore because it is so draining. But there are some people in this world that will hang around just for the purpose of continuously complaining. But yet you're thinking, if the family's done you this dirty, then why are you still here? You do realize that now you are at a point where you are your own problem because you're allowing yourself to still be around these people that you clearly don't like.
Ethan and I were talking the other day, and Ethan was like, I'm sorry for giving Zach such a hard time. I was like, oh.
Did he tell Zach that?
No, he doesn't have.
But he should. He should. He needs to tell Zach that. Ethan needs to apologize to Zach face to face. You know what I mean? Come on now. Show some respect.
Zach's number, but I told Zach and he was like, well,
What's the matter? You and Amber didn't get along?
No,
No,
I'm just getting gossip everybody, so I'm just like gonna.
So why are you still here? The only problem that I have though with the editing is, well, I'm gonna assume it's the editing because she's talking about everybody keep gaslighting her, but everything that she has been saying, I don't seem to be seeing it in these scenes. You know what I mean? So, like the whole conversation that she did with Amber, she was the one that was being more hostile. Well, she was the only one being hostile in that conversation. So, I really want to know, like, when she talks about everyone's gaslighting her, I want to see this information, but you know. Veronica, what's the name again? Olivia, you know, obviously they do speak about how TLC does basically cover up for the family, which is annoying because it'd be nice to see the proof.
How are you getting gaslit?
So we're talking about stuff with Dad and Mariah?
No, just many people gaslighting against one. But blame me for being emotionally intelligent.
Oh, here we go. When she started bringing up this whole emotional intelligent part, yeah, let's get into that one. God damn.
And for everything to
Well, they have to actually do
go
something.
away and start over with a clean slate because
I don't think there will be ever a clean slate.
You have a problem with one thing, onto the next, onto the next.
Correct, because none of them get resolved.
I guess this is why she believes that there'll never be a clean slate. I mean, but then again, for a clean slate to happen, obviously all parties need to want it to happen. You know what? The thing is, though, she was with them, obviously, you know, at the ranch, cabin place, whatever, right? Fair enough, it was based on Fair enough, it was based on the engagement that was obviously being done by Zach. But why not take that opportunity to pull people to the side and have that conversation? My biggest issue with Veronica is that she's putting the wrong people to the side for a conversation. She's having a conversation with Micah. Why? It's pointless. You need to speak to the source. Barry's the one that she seems to be annoyed with the most, along with Mariah. Have that conversation. Mariah was there. He didn't have the conversation. Barry was there. He didn't have the conversation. Then also on top of that, you know, she then pulls one of the youngest daughters to the side instead. You know, Amber, we're like, it's just weird to me.
To smile and pretend it's all okay at the proposal where I'm not tired of shrinking and minimizing myself for people that do not value who I am.
Which is why you should leave or confront them. Now listen, folks, don't get it twisted. Obviously, I understand that it may not be that simple or whatever because the family is one hell of a family. Yeah, in the negative ways. But like I said before, in life, you have a choice to remove yourself from situations or to confront situations to the people that are directly actually impacting you. If you're not doing those things, then what the hell are you doing? Having these conversations with Micah back and forth is just pointless because it got to the point where Micah's like, well, no matter what happens, if you're finding something else new to moan about. And that's how it's always gonna come across, isn't it now?
My mom wants affecting me and you.
Your family wants to use me. You guys all call me a liar and I'm making up.
I want to know, what is the family trying to use her for? That's what I want to know.
You call us emotionally unintelligent because we don't see things the way you see them?
You're not emotionally intelligent.
You're talking so far down to me.
I know, I need to get on your level.
I think I do find it funny that Veronica thinks that she thinks that she's emotionally intelligent. She's not, to be fair. But end of the day, sometimes as well, when you stick around for too long, you just make things even worse. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, you let me know, folks.
Lie about Ethan's wife and make their relationship harder?
She did. I think everyone knows
Look
that.
what's happening.
I don't think you and Olivia are exactly alike.
We're not, but we're getting the
I don't think
same
much
treatment.
I mean, it's a fair point. Fair point. But that look in her face, man. Jesus.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you something.
Veronica just told me that she's been in contact with Olivia for months now. To not tell me isn't good for us.
Oh, it was actually finding out the truth was the issue. And finding out that two very different, strong women have been accused, blamed.
Here we go. Two different strong women. Is this why she had an issue with Lydia wanting to just have the traditional life, or so, quote unquote traditional life of being a woman that is married and the husband does X, Y, Z? Honestly, I don't. There is no relevance to that statement alone. That statement itself about two independent women, like that, it's not relevant. Like, it's really not in my opinion.
Gaslit led us to believe that we were the problem. I just wish you cared half as much as I did. I want a man to stick up for me. I shouldn't have to tell you how to treat me.
And that's why you should bounce.
Do it.
I'm trying to understand why. Are we working through this or creating more problems?
Veronica's trying to look for validation in someone else that she feels like has also been wronged by my family or has issues with my family.
Either way, to go back to that statement though, are you here to, solve the situation or here to create more problems? And like I said before, you wait around long enough, you end up creating more problems, and then you end up being a hypocrite to the things that you're saying. Literally, she's at that stage now where everything that she's now saying is just creating problems, and she's making herself become a hypocrite in some ways. A part of being emotionally intelligent is knowing when to walk away, and the fact that she's still here tells me that she's not.
To justify her own actions instead of trying to make things right with my family. At the same time, it's like, I don't know, buddy, there's a lot of red flags here.
She actually does a lot of what she accuses other people of doing. That's why she's so demanding over someone to back her when she's right and wrong.
And this is where the red flags are at. This is where the red flags are at. There is a saying. I forgot the saying though. It was in the Dark Knight too. Stick around long enough. I forgot what it is. There's actually another one in Spider-Man, to be fair, as well. Everybody wants to see a hero rise, but then it doesn't matter. Anyway, the moral of the situation here is that Veronica overstayed her stay, and she's now just driving herself insane. She really should have walked away way sooner than this. In fact, we shouldn't even be seeing her right now in this season, to be honest with you. Should have been done and dusted. I mean, like I said, they are now separated in real time, but And also, let's not forget though, Micah cheated on her multiple times and she still stuck around. You see what I'm saying? She talks about emotional intelligence, but yet you still stuck around when this guy cheated on you multiple times. You should have walked away. Your emotional intelligence would have told you to walk away, that he ain't worth nothing. But you stuck around to give yourself more and more headaches. Nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts, people. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.